Yo, what's up, y'all? I am Blue. If you're new, subscribe and welcome to the content. I just want to say I'm grateful for watching my content, for liking my content, for commenting. To everybody who's actually, dedicated their time to come and watch my content, because there are so many other better. I know that there's so many other better content creators you could go and watch, but you actually took time to come to me, to view me, and actually be impressed or entertained enough to subscribe. I want to say I'm grateful to all the people who have subscribed, and hopefully I can, double or triple that next year. I wanted to end the year with 1,000 subscribers, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. Maybe I can make it before the year ends. I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. But I just want to say, in the next coming months, I've been making progress, and I just want to say that in the next coming months, I do want to make more content. So that means I'm gonna be uploading every single day, 365, bro, until I reach a certain, goal that I'll be satisfied with. I'm not gonna say I have like a milestone I want to reach. Oh, I have to reach 1,000, or I have to reach, 10,000. Then I'll, like double down on my content, or I'll like half it. Nah, I'm just gonna keep on making content and pushing to be better, and develop my, content creating skills while growing. So that means even though I might gain a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewership, I'm not gonna like say, okay, now I'm gonna have to cut it down. I don't know for sure, but I do plan to make a lot of videos. I have a lot of ideas, and I also want my content to transition. Like what you guys are viewing right now won't be something you might see in the next couple months. It's something that I feel like I'm capable of doing right now, and I'm happy with it. I do it well. I'm able to express myself and give my thoughts on certain types of things, and political views, and basically what's happening around the world on the internet, on social media. I like to give my opinion about it. I'm not always right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a person. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. Some of the things I might tell you might not be true, but that's just from my personal perspective, and that's like something I like to say every single time before I say something about a topic that's spiraling around the internet or something. I usually like to say, hey, this is my personal view, so I don't like offend or make people like misguided or misinformed. So that's gonna happen much more. I'm gonna make much more content. I'm gonna make sure that I'm able to entertain you guys. I'm able to convince you guys to subscribe without saying, yo, subscribe. No, I want my content to speak for itself. Like, obviously, I will say, hey, subscribe at the beginning of the video, but I feel like that's the only part I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to try and try to make content that like persuades you. Like my content has to be able to say, yo, you know what, I need to subscribe to this guy. His content is so good. He's so funny. He's so entertaining. And obviously I'm gonna become more creative with how I plan my content. I know it's gonna be hard, making videos every single day, but that's something I want to do, bro. Even if the video is a minute long or 10 hours long or 30 minutes long, I'll make sure that I produce what I need to, so I can actually be someone who wakes up and look forward to making content every single day, because I need to wake up every single day with a purpose, and making content every single day is something I really want to do. Like, it's a challenge for me. That's something I tried to do this year, but it didn't work out. So I'm gonna try and continue that into the next year. So it's more like a progress thing. It's not like some goal I had. I've always wanted to make content every single day, because there's so much that can happen in the day which I'd like to express with people, my creativity which I'd like to express with people. And yeah, I just want people to know who I am, and if I can be able to inspire people, if I can be able to inspire a lot more people to create content, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not the only person who can do this. You who's watching, you can do this too. What I'm trying to say. It's not just like, oh, it's reserved for a specific, type of people or specific group who can do it and who are brave enough. No, bro, you just have to go there with your personality and just like give it 100%, and you will get the feedback. People will be able to relate to you. People will adjust to be able to love your content. It'll be like something they've never seen, but they also love. What I'm trying to say? It doesn't have to be the constant format of what you see on the internet. You can use that inspiration, but also like try to twist it with your own type of personality, so you can give it a little bit of a spark. What I'm trying to say? It doesn't just seem like, oh, it's the same narrative, everything's just so formatted, you just copy this person and that person. Nah, you just gotta think about it, about, yo, this might be content everybody has seen, but how can I make this so different with my own creativity that when people view it, it just like, it's special, and it's like identified by me, and it's identified as I'm the one who made that type of content, if that makes sense. And there's just so much of feedback I would really love from viewers who are watching my content. Like, if you have something that you want to say to me, the comment sections are open. whether it's criticism, hate, a compliment, or just something about the content that I'm making. I'd really love to see people involved in commenting. I'd really like to see people, like, that's the only way I can actually be able to communicate with people who are viewing, through the comment section. And maybe I'd like to also, like, want people to reach out to me on social media. If they want to talk to me, if they want to ask me questions, anything, I will put it. But right now I'm not using social media like that. So, like, maybe down the line, while I'm because now I'm really busy with just making content. Like, right now my whole brain is wrapped around just like, yo, I need to make content. Every single day I wake up and I'm like, yo, what's the idea? How am I gonna do it? When am I gonna film? Editing. I don't really edit that much because I feel like for me to actually really invest into editing, I have to grow a much larger audience. I'm not saying I disrespect the people who are watching me and want me to develop my skills. I mean, I can do it, I can edit, but I feel like I'm not at the point where I should yet. I'm trying to say, like, right now I can just, like, make unfiltered and uncut videos. It's basically like a live stream. What you're seeing is everything that's happening, and that will be uploaded instantly. No cuts, no editing, no nothing. Everything that you see is happening, like, live right now, real time. So I just want to keep on doing that. I want to be consistent, as I said. I want to develop my content. I want to develop myself as a personality. I want to be able to express myself more while making content. I just don't want to seem like I'm not ready to, like, I don't know what to say or anything, or I don't want to seem awkward. Like, obviously that's who I am. That's who I am as a person. And if it comes out in my content, then I have no reason to hide it. I'm not going to be ashamed of who I am, but I'm going to try and express myself in the right way. I'm not going to be like an embarrassment or anything to people who watch me and people who might want to support me. Like, I know I'm a small person, but maybe you want to support me. Maybe you really like my content. Maybe you really respect who I am. And the person I might become is much more different than what you usually see on YouTube. And yeah, I just like to branch out and be able to collab. Hopefully, I'm not saying right now, like, maybe down the line. I know I'm thinking, like, so big right now, and it's like, oh, bro, you only had 351 subscribers. Relax. But it's, like, good to have a vision. Like, if you're a small content creator, it's good to have a vision. Like, I never saw myself at 300. Like, I know I had expectations. Oh, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but 300 is still good. I'm still grateful about it. I want to thank God that I'm able to discover ways on how to actually make people subscribe to me, and hopefully I can be able to carry on that type of persona into the next year and in the coming future. It's not just about something that I'll do for this year, and if it doesn't work out, then I stop. No, I'm gonna do content till I freaking turn 40 or whatever. It doesn't matter to me if I'm successful or not on this platform. I really like just coming, recording, expressing myself, showing my creativity, and just going on with the rest of my day. It's not that deep. What I'm trying to say, it's not something that I'm really like investing into. Oh, it needs to work out. No, I'm doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because it's something I like. I'm not just gonna give it up because it's not working out for me. Then what's the use? What I'm trying to say? Like, if you really like something, it doesn't matter whether it's working out for you or not. The point is, you like doing it. It's like playing football or playing basketball or painting or making music or drawing or animating or editing. The reason you're doing it is because you find it fun, or working out. Sometimes these things might require discipline, and you might not want to do it some days, but it's like sometimes you want to achieve something doing it, and sometimes if you don't achieve something doing it, you still do it because I really want to. It's like, sometimes, how bad do you really want something, or how are you going to continue doing something even if you don't feel like it? And that's why I feel like I have a lot of discipline. Even if I don't want to make content today, I will still put up a video. It might not be 100% of me giving my energy and everything into that content, but it's like I need to uphold or be able to meet the requirements of my goals. What I'm trying to say? Like, 365 days, I'm not going to be making videos 365 days happy. Sometimes I'm going to be waking up and doubting myself 3 times, 4 times. Oh, do I really want to upload today? Do I really want to? I don't really feel like it. Nah, bro. I'm gonna hold it upon myself to make sure, like, even if people are not watching, I'm just like, yo, I need to make that video pronto. No slacking, no lazing off, nah, bruh. For me, it's just like, yo, I like doing this. I'm disciplined to do this, and I'd really like to see how far I can get doing this. What I'm trying to say? It's not like, oh, I have a certain goal. I need to reach 1,000. I need to reach 10,000, 1 million. No, I will go as far as I humanly possibly can while creating content. How much time it might take, how old I might get doing it. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like, really enjoy the process, because that's what I'm doing. Like, every day I think about it, and and I think about the hopes of being, able to create more content every day. Like, there's always something new that I can create. There's always something new I can provide, and there's always some, funny and entertaining concept I might bring or express out of myself, or an idea that only I can express by myself onto you, and maybe entertain you guys, maybe inspire you guys, maybe be of someone who you might want to follow in the future. Who knows? Other than that, bro, I just hope that my progress and that all my hard work will be able to pay off in this year. If not, I'll still continue. And yeah, I just want to say again, thank God for giving me the opportunity to live another day to pursue my goals, and that every single person should be able to be grateful that they made it through another year. You know what I'm trying to say? You might have had some losses, you might have had some sad times, some sad moments, some hard times, but I can guarantee you the ratios of bad days to good days is much greater. There's so many good days you had, even if it's like wasn't the greatest or the grandest day. It was like an okay day compared to the bad, the heartbreaks, the losses, the disappointments that you had this year. And hopefully that next year we are able to gain much more, we able to work more harder to reach our goals. I'm not just gonna wait on 2023 I'm gonna get wealth, I'm gonna be healthy. No, I can't just like rely or depend on those resolutions. I've really got to put in the progress and the work and the discipline right now. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm not just like saying, that's what I want to achieve this year. It's like that it's already in the progress, like I could already be halfway there. I don't know. So other than that, God bless, have a nice life, and I'll see you when I see you. Wow. Happy New Year.